You're listening to the Infinite Bliss Daily Meditation Podcast. I'm your host, Matt Robinson, the Gregarious Hermit. Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome, and thank you for joining me. So today I want to do something that's a little bit of a modification of square breathing. So normally when you breathe in, there's a tiny little pause, and then you breathe out. Tiny little pause, and then you breathe in again. And with square breathing, what you do is as you breathe in, you count to 4, or well, you can pick any number that works for you, but just count to 4 as you breathe in, and then you hold your breath for 4, and then you breathe out for 4, and then you hold your breath for 4. So basically a square. And what happens, though, is that a lot of people actually kind of get a little bit of a panicky feeling, especially at the bottom of the breath when you're holding for 4. It feels almost like you're running out of air. And so it can be quite disturbing for a lot of people. So the most important part of square breathing is that it interrupts your breathing cycle with a deliberate pause. And that's enough to keep your concentration and your focus on your breathing. So it's less passive than just watching your breath. But what I want to do is just modify that so that don't bother counting as you breathe in. Don't bother counting as you breathe out. Just whatever feels natural. If you need to do a quick breath or, you can manage a slow breath, that's fine. Just be very natural with your breathing. But then just pause at the top for 3 seconds. Pause at the bottom for 3 seconds. So just a slightly shorter pause. And then your breathing in, breathing out is just whatever feels comfortable. So that should actually help you calm down more. All right, so let's jump right in and let's start how we always start meditation, which is taking the time to go through our entire body and relax every single muscle. So make yourself nice and comfortable, sit up nice and tall. Imagine there's that little string pulling you up from the top of your head. And when you're ready, just close your eyes. Start to relax all of your muscles. And then starting with your feet, make sure they're flat on the floor. Feel them sinking into the carpet and making as much contact as they can. Try to make your feet nice and flat so they really, really sink into the floor beneath you. And then moving up to your calf muscles, allow them to hang down behind your knee. Relax them and release any tension that's there. Then moving up to your thighs and your hamstrings, just give them permission to relax. Let them soften and release all the muscle tension. Make sure your hips and your pelvis are tipped forward slightly so it puts you up nice and tall with your spine as straight as it can be. Relax the muscles around your kidneys and your lower back. Just feel them expanding outwards. Then moving up to your shoulders and your upper back. Make sure those big muscles are relaxed. Make sure you're not holding your shoulders up by your ears. Allow them to relax and drop down. As you do that, check to make sure that your elbows aren't locked. Just allow them to relax and feel that extra little bit of weight pressing on your thighs. And moving back up to your neck and your head. Make sure your head is perfectly balanced on top of your shoulders that are positioned right over the top of your hips, so everything is in a nice straight line. That allows you to release the muscle tension in your neck. So your head is literally just balanced right on top of your spine. Make sure you're not squinting or frowning. Allow your face to relax completely. Relax your jaw. And then turn your attention now to your breathing. Just breathe at whatever pace feels natural for you. Just gently breathe in. Feel your lungs filling with air. And then as you exhale, just relax. Release any lingering tension in your body. There's no stress, no drama, nothing to worry about. You gave yourself permission to be here for 15 minutes this morning, so you don't need to worry about anything else. That stuff will still be waiting for you. So just relax, breathe in, and gently breathe out. Let go of any tension. And then when you feel like you're ready, you can start doing that pause breathing. So just breathe in as you have been normally, but then pause at the top of your breath for 2 or 3 seconds, and then breathe out normally, whatever feels right, and then hold your breath at the bottom for 2 or 3 seconds. All you're doing is just interrupting that natural rhythm. So it'll make your mind sit up and pay attention. Your mind will be curious and will wonder what you're doing. So it'll focus more and it'll be quiet while it watches. So just breathe in normally, then hold your breath for 2 to 3 seconds. Breathe out normally, relaxing as you do so, and then hold your breath for 2 to 3 seconds. Now let's do that for 5 minutes. So that's the end of our 5 minutes. So you can stop doing the breathing, the controlled breathing, and just return to your normal breathing, just whatever feels comfortable. I want you to spend a moment just exploring your body. Feel how calm and peaceful everything is right now. Hopefully you got a really good break from your mind and all of those unnecessary conversations that seem to flood us all day long. You got a little bit of a break from that and restored your inner peace. And you also built your focus and concentration so you can have a really good day at work today. No procrastination, just powering through everything you have to do. Just enjoy that peace and calm. Now start to become aware of the room around you. Feel yourself sitting in your seat and feel your feet pressing against the floor. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes and come on back. Now, before you just jump right up and go straight into your tasks, try to take that peace with you. So stand up slowly and start to go about all of your jobs and things that you have to do today. And just keep reminding yourself to try to feel that peace. But it should give you a really good day, lots of focus, lots of concentration. Get all of your work done so that you can enjoy your Friday and know that you're going to have the weekend free so you can do something fun for yourself. All right, thanks for joining me. I do have a little bit of time this morning if anybody has any questions, if you want to stay on the call. Otherwise, tonight, 7 p.m., is continuation of our beginner's meditation week. And then I'll be back tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. for you early birds. All right, thanks for joining me. Bye. Take care. Have a wonderful Thursday.